Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jagrit, and this channel is all about making blood donation normal, accessible, and understood by every single Nepali. We are on video 8 today, and I want to talk directly to my generation, young people in Nepal between 18 and 13 years old. Because young people are the most eligible, capable blood donors in the country, and yet young people are also among the least likely to walk in a blood bank voluntarily. Today, I want to change that. Let's get into it. Why young people are the ideal donors? Let me start with the biology because the science genuinely favors young donors. When you are between 18 and 13 years old, your body is at its peak physiological state. Your heart is strong, your hemoglobin levels are typically healthy, and your immune system is robust. And your body replenishes blood faster than any other stage of life. The 450 milliliters of donated during a single session, less than half a liter, is restored by your body within 4 to 8 weeks of minimal effort. In simple terms, young people recover from blood donation faster, experience fewer side effects, and can donate more frequently than older donors. Your body is literally built for this. Beyond biology, young people in Nepal are also mobile, more connected, and more aware than any previous generation. You have smartphones, social media, and access to information. You can find donation camps, share emergency requests, and mobilize your networks in a way that are simply not possible 10 years ago. The combination of physical eligibility and digital connectivity makes young Nepalis the single most powerful potential donor group in the country. The reality of Nepal's blood supply. Here is the reality that most young Nepalis are completely unaware of. Nepal's blood supply is heavily dependent on replacement donors, meaning families of patients who scramble to find donors only after their loved one is already in a medical crisis. Voluntary, regular donation from healthy young people, the kind of donation that builds a stable, reliable blood supply, remains far too uncommon. The result is predictable and heartbreaking. Blood banks run low. Hospitals put out emergency requests. Families panic, and in the worst cases, patients don't survive the wait. The shortage is not inevitable, it is a direct consequence of too few ordinary blood donors. And it is entirely solvable if young people choose to act. Nepal has millions of young people between 18 and 30 who are perfectly eligible to donate blood. If even a small fraction of them donate once every 56 days, Nepal's blood shortage would effectively disappear. The solution already exists. It is sitting in classrooms, college campuses, and offices across the country. It just needs to be activated. What young people stops from donating? So, why don't more young people donate? Having spoken so much on this, of my people of their own age, the answers fall into a few consistent categories. Fear of needles is the most common one, and I understand it. Needles are not exactly appealing, but as I covered in an earlier video, the discomfort of blood donation is a brief 1 or 2 second pinch. After that, the process is completely comfortable. The anticipation is always worse than the reality. Lack of awareness is a second barrier. Many young people simply don't know where to go, what the process involves, or if they are eligible or not. This is exactly why this channel exists, to remove the information gap completely. The third barrier is the belief that one person donation does not matter. I addressed it in detail earlier in this series, but the short answer is one donation can save up to 3 lives. If you donate 6 times a year for 10 years, you can potentially save 180 lives. One person, 180 lives. That is not insignificant, that is extraordinary. And the fourth barrier is simply not having thought about it. Blood donation has not been normalized in Nepali youth culture the way it has been in some other countries. It is not talked about in schools, not celebrated on social media, and not treated as a rite of passage the way it should be. The culture needs a change, and young people are the ones who can change it. What donation does for you? Let me flip the conversation for a moment, because blood donation is not just about what you give. There are genuine personal benefits worth knowing about. Every time you donate, you receive a free mini health checkup. Your blood pressure, pulse, temperature, and hemoglobin are all checked by a trained health professional. For many young Nepalis who do not visit doctors regularly, this is the only health screening they receive. Donating blood 3 to 4 times a year means 3 to 4 free health assessments. Regular blood donation also helps to regulate iron levels in your body. Excess iron accumulation, which is more common than people realize, is associated with various health risks. Regular donation helps maintain healthy iron balance naturally. And then there are psychological benefits, which is real and scientifically supported. Studies consistently show that the acts of altruism, giving to others with no expectation of return, produce measurable improvements in mood, sense of purpose, and overall well-being. Donating blood and knowing that your contribution directly saved a human life is one of the most powerful feelings a person can experience. A challenge to every young person watching. I want to end this section with a direct challenge to every young person watching this video. Find out your blood type if you don't already know it. Walk into your nearest blood bank. It takes 5 minutes and it's completely free. And then, if you're eligible, book your first donation. That's it. One decision, 1 hour of your time, up to 3 lives potentially saved. And then tell someone about it. Post about it. Normalize it within your friend group. Because culture changes one person at a time, and you watching this video right now means you are already ahead of the curve. Young people in Nepal have the energy, the eligibility, the connectivity, and the capacity to completely transform the country's blood supply situation. All that in the missing is the decision to act. I started Red 8 Foundation because I believe my generation can make a real difference in this specific, tangible life or death issue. And I genuinely believe if you are watching this video, you feel the same way. Share this video with another young person in your life today. That one share could be the thing that gets them through the door of a blood bank for the first time. Subscribe, because in our next video, we are talking about your diet, how your diet affects the ability to donate blood, and what to keep to your hemoglobin levels donation ready all year round. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.